What is creativity? This question has been bothering many of the greatest minds of the past and present. They all have one thing in common. They cannot seem to find a specific answer for the most basic question. What is creativity? Well, after years of research and entering a new dimension of civilization, we now know what creativity actually means. But just knowing the definition won't do any good. You need to understand what creativity is capable of doing, how it has changed our entire world. To get a better understanding of this, you need to first see this video. Hey guys and gals, welcome back to the most aspiring channel on the internet, Brainy Mood. Make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any of our inspiring, motivating, life-changing videos. With that being said, let's roll into today's video. What is creative thinking? Before we move on to how to become more creative, you first need to understand what is creativity. Creativity is a creative phenomenon through which something uniquely valuable and uniquely new is formed. A skill that allows you to think differently and from different angles. The produced item might be a tangible object or intangible concept. There are many theories that address what creativity is, but there seems to be one consistent factor, and that is, creativity is an ability to creatively alter the existing conditions to realize some unique end results. Creativity helps you brainstorm your lateral thinking to come up with new concept ideas to get your job done. Most of the time, when you look for answers to how to become more creative, you will end up with one of two outcomes. You can either end up with mediocre creative talents, or you start taking action in developing a better version of yourself. So how does one get creative without having to settle for something subpar? The answer is simple. They have to develop a supportive environment in which their creative talents can thrive. It may not sound easy, but if you are willing to make it work, you will find that your creative talents will flourish to their full potential as a result. Why you should choose creative thinking over conventional thinking? Why is creative thinking better than conventional thinking? There are numerous reasons. Creative thinkers are aware that they are the masters of their own future. They are not contented with just what they are doing. They aim higher, and they think outside the boundaries of normal parameters. They are bold enough to challenge convention, to go beyond normal parameters, and hence they become better writers, better managers, better politicians, better citizens, and much more. Conventional ways of thinking have not been effective because they do not account for the creative impulse. In the conventional ways of thinking, the only way to transform existing conditions is to change the fundamental laws of the universe, which is usually not possible. Traditional ways of thinking do not account for the speed of thought or the spontaneous nature of human activity. In order to change traditional ways of thinking and develop new ideas, creativity must be applied. Here are some suggestions to help you get started. First, it helps us to make better decisions. It helps to generate innovative and unique solutions to our problems. Creative thinking can help us to improve performance in the classroom, in sports, and our daily lives hence, giving us a competitive edge. Secondly, it challenges our assumptions. Our brains automatically examine new information that differs from our prior assumptions, and if the old way of thinking is challenged, the brain searches for other sources of knowledge or new ways of approaching problems. As a result, our cognitive skills, our problem-solving abilities, and even the way we look at the world and perceive ourselves will be enhanced. Third, it broadens our horizons. Our minds are forever searching for better ways of doing things. When we broaden our horizons, when we are challenged by unexpected events, when we are lucky enough to have opportunities to learn from others, and when we find creative ways to deal with the obstacles that we face, we become better equipped to do more in life. Next, it is a tool that helps us find answers. When we tap into our thinking tools, we gain access to a repository of tried and tested solutions. We have a ready-made list of answers inside our minds. We can go to any question that we want to know and find the answer within ourselves. Moving on, it helps us stay positive. Our brain is a wonderful tool, and the more creative thoughts that we have to process, the better we can use them. With new ideas coming to us every day through the internet, books, television, and other sources, the need for an open mind is stronger than ever. Last but not least, it makes you healthier. Creative thinking is a direct result of a healthy mind. You will notice that healthy people tend to live longer, they have less stress, they are fit, and they have better health habits. How to become more creative. Creativity is a unique gift to mankind, and we all have this gift inside ourselves. How to become more creative may seem like an oxymoron at first, but as long as you know how to put your thoughts into words, you will be able to harness your creativity. It is an innovative thought process that often leads to surprising ideas and other innovative methods of performing tasks. Learning how to become more creative than the average person can open a world of opportunities for those with an artistic bent of mind. The majority of us are extremely talented, but very few of us know how to harness it to make a living from our talents and passions. To become creative, you need to follow some rules and ways to nurture your creative thinking. This is why we put together 5 surprising ways to have creative thinking. These powerful ways can be a guideline on how to become more creative, and they are your roadmap to get there way faster. They are 5 surprising ways to have creative thinking. Number 1. Imagination. The first way to discover how to become more creative is by developing your imagination. Creativity is your gun, and you should keep it loaded with your ammo, which is your imagination. Imagination is the thing that inspires creative thinking. You need to imagine before putting your thoughts into action. There are many innovative new ways that people use to express themselves artistically. These include using computers, unconventional craft materials, painting, and composing music. If you want to use these new ways to express yourself, you should start by doing a bit of research related to creative ways. Number 2. Accept changes. I would like to tell you that many people fall short of their potential because they are not willing to accept change. People who do not accept change go through many ways of being creative, but never make it to the point of being truly creative. When you are open to change, you can always use the support of others to push you in the right direction. When it comes to creativity, you are meant to change your environment. Creativity thrives in a supportive environment where your ideas are not criticized. People can be your biggest help while you discover your innovative ideas. You may have all the talent and skill in the world, but you will still be unable to create something unique unless you have a supportive environment to nurture your creativity. When you are trying to figure out how to become more creative, you will discover that there are some things that you cannot do on your own. This means that you have to rely on others to provide you with the necessary encouragement to create something brilliant. It may be easier said than done, but once you start looking for new creative ways to develop your talent, you will realize that it is never too late to try. Number 3. Critical thinking. Critical thinking skills are another important aspect of being creative. You can learn how to incorporate critical thinking skills into your daily life. Critical thinking can help you make informed decisions in any situation, and you will feel more confident in yourself when you understand why something is happening. Being creative means using your critical thinking skills to find a solution to a problem or achieve a goal. This can make you a valuable person, and you will be taken more seriously in your life or your workplace. Number 4. Communication. Communication is one of the most important skills, which is considered to be the key ingredient in being creative and ace a successful career. If you can show that you are good at communicating with people around you, then you just hit a golden nugget. Creative people don't have a problem communicating, and they are usually happy to do so. When you are simply talking to someone, pay close attention to how well you are communicating. Analyze your vocab and try to include creative phrases or words that will catch the attention of the person you are talking to. From a career point of view, when applying to a job, writing a resume, for example, can be a very hectic process, and it could take a lot of thought to put together the best resume possible. It will provide the employer a sense of satisfaction, which increases your chances of getting a job, and you will be well on your way to a new career. Number 5. Practice regularly. A person can master a skill only if he practices it regularly. You can become more creative by regularly practicing what you already know. Creativity is fun and enjoyable, and that is why you should always practice it. There are many ways on how to become more creative, and each day you should spend some time doing the things that you are already good at, such as writing, arts and crafts, sewing, playing music, reading, and many more. These activities are a great way for you to develop your talents so that you can use them in different fields or any area of your interest. Thus, you will be able to apply your creativity in many different ways and be successful in the future. So there you have it, folks. The ways to build, discover, and reinvent yourself. If you follow these steps regularly, I assure you that you are going to see a big change in your life. You will be aware of your surroundings and situations. You will know exactly what to say, when to say, and most importantly, how to say it. You will be ready to tackle any event that comes your way. You will ace in optimizing work with creativity. Overall, you will be prepared for everything in every possible way. A lot of people find that their creativity increases dramatically when they are given new things to do each day. This can actually be a lot of fun, especially if you are starting to become more creative in a field that you love. So what are you waiting for? Create a plan and get started on your path to becoming a creative genius. Good luck! Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, or if you feel like you've gained something from watching it, please do give it a thumbs up so that we always stay inspired and motivated to bring you guys new personal growth videos daily. Also, do hit the subscribe button and be part of our family. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Brainy Mood, signing out.